Hi guys, it's Muse here. So just wanted to make a quick video today about something that is near and dear to my heart, and that is trail coffee. I love it, so let's go. So folks, you're going to find that there are different ways, and everybody's going to tell you different ways to make a good cup of trail coffee. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you all the different ways that I figured out how to make a trail coffee and the best one. So when I was a newbie, I went out and I purchased this, okay? Percolator. I didn't know, you're a newbie trying to figure out how to make trail coffee, Google trail coffee, and this is what came up. Now, folks, it works great. Makes a great cup of coffee. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you just how much this stuff weighs, okay? Now, turn this baby on. If you don't have a simple kitchen scale, folks, invest in one, get one, because what you're able to do now is you're able to see how much things weigh. And you'll be amazed that once you start looking at how much something weighs compared to something else, it really can help you determine what's the best piece of gear for you to take. So, for example, this comes up even without the little knob that gets lost all the time. It's 355 grams. Well, naturally, as I started to do more research, I realized, okay, that's just not going, okay? So the next thing I found is that they have these little coffee packets. I don't have any because, folks, I don't use them. When I first started this, Starbucks Via was about the only thing out. Now you can find Folgers, Taster's Choice. But what you guys have to realize is that you're going to be resupplying most of the time at a Dollar General or at a Walmart that may have been picked over. So you may not be able to find little packets of coffee. Probably some Taster's Choice in there, but that stuff is nasty. So that became not really an option because I realized when I was starting this research for 2020, little packets of coffee was not something that you found, okay? You couldn't just find them like you can now. So I continued to research. The next thing I found is this little doohickey right here. Found it at Walmart. You guys, it's not a bad piece of gear. It's not bad at all. The problem is, you see those little holes? Coffee goes right through it. The water drains right through. You get a very weak cup of coffee, okay? Now, measuring this measures out at 100 grams, okay? As you guys can see, it says 101 grams. Okay, it's not that, now granted, it's not heavy, but still just doesn't make a good cup of coffee. So the next thing I found was this little doohickey here from GSI. They even have a cup that it goes with, it's very lightweight. Even with the cup, folks, it's still 101 grams, and that's your cup and your coffee filter. So I'm definitely not knocking this as far as weight and along with the cup. Here's my problem, is that it does not give you a good cup of coffee as well. You put your coffee grounds in there, drips right out. I mean, it's much better than this, and this here you get some grounds in there, so you end up having cowboy coffee a little bit. But folks, this would work for me, but it just didn't give me that great cup of coffee that I was looking for. So I continued to look. I kept going through Facebook, posts and things like that. I found one guy who offered this comment, and his comment was a T-ball. Folks, this baby is absolutely amazing. I will put the link for it down in the description. I looked it up in September to show it to someone on Facebook, and it was like $7.99. I looked this morning, the prices went up $3. It's now $10.99 for one of these. But folks, look, with the chain, it's 19 grams. Now, for 19 grams that you're going to carry, you're going to be able to get a great cup of coffee. Because what this does is, after you just scoop you some coffee in there, every how many grounds you want, and here's my little titanium pot that I have. All right, and it even has my little thing to keep my lips from burning. You just put it in, put your coffee in, swirl it around, have your little hook here, hook it to the side of the cup, and leave it alone, folks. The coffee filter in my pot, along with this piece here to keep my mouth safe, is the same weight as this, folks. This makes an absolutely great cup of coffee. You can use it for tea, I guess, if you wanted to, but it works great for coffee. The one thing that I have found that at almost every Dollar General, even if you had to stop at a convenience store, folks, you're going to find some coffee grounds. Even if it's just a little thing of Folgers, little thing of Maxwell House, you're still going to get some coffee grounds, and you're still going to be able to have a great cup of coffee. So for all those coffee connoisseurs out there who are looking for an amazing cup of coffee, because for me, there is absolutely nothing better than getting that good cup of coffee in the morning and smelling it in that mountain air. It really does wake me up. And the great thing about this, folks, is it also fits right into my Toaks 750 milliliter pot. Okay, I can put that right in there. As you can see, you want to know how big it is? Here's my BSR stove, okay? It's not very big. It doesn't weigh anything. Fits inside my pot just perfect, along with my lighter and my BSR stove. Put my lid on, and boom, there you go, folks. That is the best way to have a great cup of coffee when you're out on the trail. So, folks, hey, have a great day, and I hope you have an amazing cup of coffee on the trail. Happy trails.